Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Quality Magnify India. Myself Deepak Kumar Samal. Welcome all of you once again to my channel. Today's video is ASME Fluid Service Types. Might be you guys are working on refineries, working in some power plants, working on some process plants, and sometimes you surprised by yourself why the fluid service is different for different services. The reason is they have categorized the fluids as per the pressure, the temperature, the toxicity, and based on that, the inspection level goes higher and higher. So that if a fluid is more toxic, so that we can check the line where the fluid will flow, through which the fluid will flow, the inspection can be more strict, okay, in order to save the lives. Okay, so let's start. What are the types of ASME fluid service types, and we'll know briefly about that. So basically, types of fluid service as per ASME is category D, category M, normal fluid service, high pressure fluid service, elevated temperature fluid service, and high purity fluid service. So as I told you, there are 6 types of fluid service which we will discuss today: category D, category M, normal fluid service, high pressure fluid service, elevated temperature fluid service, and high purity fluid service. So what is category D service? Category D is non-flammable, non-toxic, not damaging the human tissue. So it is saying first it is non-flammable, non-toxic, not damaging the human tissues. Okay, this is the properties of the fluid which will flow. We will call it category D. Okay, this is one of the properties. Next, design pressure does not exceed 150 psi. Okay, almost 10 bar, 1 bar 14.5 psi, so near about 10 bar. Design temperature is within -20 to 366 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, you can convert it to centigrade. This criteria can be found in definition in chapter 1 of the code under fluid service. Water piping is an obvious candidate for category D fluid service. So if there is only water is flowing, normal water, so normal water is non-flammable, non-toxic, and not damaging the human tissue, and its pressure should not exceed 150 bar. If you are using water and the pressure is more than 150 bar, 150 psi or 10 bar, then we cannot call it category D. Okay, and the design temperature is within -20 to 366 degree F. So if it is meeting all these categories criteria, then I can say it is category D. So if it is category D, then the inspection level will be accordingly done. So this is one type of fluid, category D. The next one we discuss is the category M. Category M fluid service is reserved for externally hazardous fluid service. For me, this category M fluid is really hazardous. Okay. For category M, you need to be extremely careful. If you are fabricating any pipeline through which the category M fluid will flow, then extreme care need to be taken. Maybe 100% radiography will be proposed. Okay, so very small exposure can make permanent damage to the body parts even if take prompt measures. That means the chemicals or the fluid which will flow inside the pipe, if it damages during operation or commissioning, okay, or maintenance times, then it can permanently damage the body parts. In addition, it may be desirable to use more stringent rules than those provided in section chapter 8 for category M fluid service. Okay, chapter 8, whatever the requirement is given, okay, that requirement you need to go more than that. Okay, in 31.3 chapter 8, if you check, it is written 20% radiography is recommended, but you must go 100% radiography, because this joints, in any case, if these joints got failed, then it can damage, it can make a disaster. Okay, so category M fluid is considered as the dangerous fluids, extremely hazardous fluid. Okay, examples of fluid service that would usually be designated as category M includes systems containing methyl isocyanides, phosphane, and nerve gas. Okay, these are few of the gases which are coming under category M fluids, and we need to be very careful for category M fluids. Then normal fluid service. The fluid handled is non-flammable, non-toxic, and not damaging to the human tissue. We call it normal fluid service. Design pressure doesn't exceed 150 psi. Design temperature is within -20 to 366 degree Fahrenheit. Designed and constructed as per chapter 1 to 6 for metallic piping and as per chapter 7 for non-metallic piping and lined pipings. It is more similar to category D fluids. Okay, category D fluids, it is more similar and it is called normal fluid service. Then we come for high pressure fluid service. Any service that's required a flange class exceeding 2500 psi is called high pressure fluid service. If it cross more than 2500 psi, okay, then it is called high pressure fluid service. A fluid service for which the owner specifies chapter 9 for piping design and construction is called high pressure fluid service. Non-metallic or metallic light piping components are not permitted in the high pressure piping category. So there is no non-metallic or metallic lined piping. What is called metallic lined piping? There is a lining given on non-metallic pipe is called metallic lining. Okay, so only metallic pipes are allowed up to 2500 psi. Okay, so that's why it is called high pressure fluid service. Then the last one is elevated temperature fluid service, a fluid service in which the piping metal temperature is sustained equal to or greater than TCR. TCR is temperature coefficient of resistance. Okay, how much coefficient the temperature it can resist. TCR is corrected temperature 25 degrees C below the temperature, identifying the start of time dependent properties. So design temperature is not enough to affect the stress value. This is called elevated temperature fluid surface. Then we can go for the high purity fluid service. High purity fluid service is defined as a fluid service that requires alternative method of fabrication, inspection, examination and testing not covered elsewhere in the code with the intent of produce a controlled level of cleanness. Cleanness in piping, when piping systems are defined as high purity, ultra high purity. What is high purity fluid service? I have to explain. If you go for the food industries, where high purity and high purity cleanliness, ultra high purity is required. If you fabricate some of the stainless steel pipes and it is not properly manufactured, then there is a chance of impurity can happen and it can highly poison the foods. Okay, that's why if you can take the example of food industries or water industries, same for the water industry also, where there is a desalination plants. Okay, so on those areas we need high purity fluid service where we have to take care of the purity, okay, at the top level. So this is called high purity fluid service. So that's all, friends, to get to know different types of fluid service for ASME. Okay, this is in a brief. If you need to get it in detail, please comment on the videos so that I can make a detailed video on that. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your time.